Gillette Stadium, voice of the Vikings, Wabi. Between the Lines post-game report presented by Gatorade following a Vikings loss 24-10 to football immortality. What a good football team the Vikings ran into tonight, and it was too much to overcome.
Yeah, we knew that getting ready for the game from a game-calling standpoint. We knew what we were running into. The Patriots, 91-1 when leading at halftime in the history of Gillette Stadium, now 92-1.
Yeah.
Brady, he's now thrown for as many touchdown passes in the history of the NFL as Peyton Manning. I think the number's 579. Their December record's unbelievable. 5-time Super Bowl champion, been there 8 times, blah, blah, blah. The Vikings had an opportunity to turn this game around in the second half, and they couldn't. And football immortality proved to be too good. They go to 9-3. We go to 6-5-1 into Seattle.
Now, the Vikings came here, and they fought their rear ends off and got back into the game in the middle of the game. Now, Belichick and Brady, they like to do this little trick where they defer after they win the toss, and they want to score right before halftime, and they want to score coming out, and they couldn't do that because the Vikings popped up a little bit right before halftime, got back into the game. But the Patriots were just a little bit too much. Now, I think when you look at stats and numbers, and it'll be interesting to go back and watch it because the Patriots were able to explode and have big chunks.
Yeah.
And the Vikings offense just couldn't get down the field. Everything was very short.
Well,
and I think Cousins did a good job of taking
eventually
what the defense was giving him,
Yeah.
but the Vikings just couldn't explode.
Yeah, I completely agree. And you know what? I think a lot of the criticism early in the week is going to be directed towards offensive coordinator John DeFilippo and quarterback Kirk Cousins. It's really unfair to angle it that way unless you're here feeling the crowd, looking at the rush, and knowing that turnover, specifically early in the game, can mess everything up.
Right.
There's a reason Adam Thielen did not have one reception until he caught that touchdown back right at the end zone because they were taking him away. It's once things got going and the flow of the game got going and things opened up, guess what? Cousins started throwing into the end zone. I thought that there was one egregiously missed pass interference call on against Aldrick Robinson. Whatever. You just don't come out and against this team in this atmosphere start throwing the ball 30 yards down the field. So, let's take a deep breath. Let's watch this thing back, figure out how it developed. We lost. We go on to Seattle. Let's see what happens.
I think you had a couple of maybe broken coverages when Josh Gordon got a few big chunks.
Oh, yeah.
I think you want to get Dalvin Cook the ball a little bit more. There are some little things that you want to tweak, and the Vikings lost by 2 touchdowns here, but this performance was requisite of beating a lot of other teams. It's just the Patriots are very good. They don't beat themselves.
Yeah.
And, hopefully the Vikings will learn from this. Now they have another tough game next week. We're at Seattle on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, there were many positives to come out of this game, but the bottom line is we averaged 24 a game. We scored 7. New England's defense in December is better than a lot of the statistics you will see that were built up in September, October, and part of November. This is a Super Bowl caliber team. If I had to make a friendly wager on which AFC team's going to the Super Bowl, guess what? I'd bet New England every single year.
This one right here.
And so therefore coming into Gillette and winning in December is extremely tough.
Yeah.
Now it's not like, you just hoist the white flag and don't show. The Vikings had an opportunity. But New England, with all due respect, is better than the Vikings at this portion of the equation. The team's 9-3, we're 6-5-1. Let's go to Seattle, see what happens. What up?
Good job by the Vikings defense of hanging in there, and they didn't quit fighting. Eric Kendricks had an interception of Tom Brady, which doesn't happen very often.
Patriot Pat with his musket nearly shot Nate Vaughn, our cameraman.
Yeah, but he's okay, so don't worry.
He needs to calm down
Nate's
with
okay.
that stuff with that musket.
So we're going to lick our wounds. We're going to collect our thoughts and
our wounds.
Try and beat the Seattle Seahawks next week. So stay tuned to Vikings.com in the meantime for coverage of this game and of the build-up to Vikings-Seahawks next week. We got an extra day to get ready for it and pump everything up. Is that it?
By the way, Wabi's my stats guy for the Vikings Radio Network for road games.
It's really fun.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
I don't credit you enough at Vikings.com for doing that, but you do a wonderful, wonderful job, and I want to thank you very much for doing what you do.
It's a pleasure to do it and a treat to work with the Vikings Radio Network team, including yourself and Pete Bursich.
Aw.
Pete Bursich's point was the Vikings got to learn how to start faster on the road. So maybe we can do that in Seattle.
Yeah.
Sneak out a victory. We got 6 wins. I think it's going to take 9 to get in. So we got 4 games to go. If we can win 3 of them, I think we're going to be in good shape.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
else?
No, we're good. Let's get to Seattle for a couple of days. Watch that Rams-Bears game next Sunday night. Root for the road team and try to beat Seattle and just continue this grind-like season. It's been a grind every step of the way. Defense off to a slow start. Zimmer changes things. Defense goes lights out. Offense a little in and out. Special teams a little in and out. Kicker missed again today. It's just been topsy-turvy all year. And, I'm still waiting for the Vikings to get on a big roll at the right time. Hopefully it starts next Monday, a week from Monday at Seattle.
If it does, and you go 3-0 here, it might be a division championship game in Week 17 at US
might
Bank
be
Stadium. That would be pretty fun. So we'll see what happens.
You could be playing for the top spot in the NFC North.
Exactly. That's a really good point,
Thank
Paul.
you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
do.
everyone, for watching. The Between the Lines postgame report is presented by Gatorade, and it's over. We're out for now, but we'll see you later.